All right, good morning, guys. I'm doing a live broadcast this morning because I haven't got videos out for the past couple days, and the first thing I want to do is just apologize for that. This isn't going to be a normal live broadcast where I answer a bunch of questions and things because I'm on the phone on the selfie stick carrying it around with me doing my morning chores. So I'll do my best to respond. If anybody joins in and leaves a comment, I'll do my best to respond, but it's hard for me to see on the phone, especially while I'm working. But anyway, wanted to give you guys an update why I didn't get videos out the last couple days, why I've been maybe a little bit slow to respond to things. I've had huge plumbing problems. Look at that. We got somebody on here. Chew Harry's first on here. So good. Thanks for joining this morning. And Robin Thomas, hello to you guys. So anyway, let me get back to this. I may not be able to respond to every single comment. I apologize. But I had huge plumbing problems. I've got a leak in my sorry, the comments are distracting me. Leak in my supply line to my house. I'll take you up front here in just a second. We'll show you that. So I've been working on trying to fix that. I dug out next to the foundation. That was my whole weekend, was digging up, replacing a piece of pipe that had a leak in it, but I've got another one somewhere I haven't located yet. So that's kind of consumed my time over the weekend. Didn't get time to get videos shot, and I apologize for that, guys. Sorry. But let's see. Here's the quail right now, if you guys want to see those real quick. I just cleaned out the brooder boxes. This might be a little shaky. I'm not used to carrying the camera around with me. Here's the jumbo pharaohs. There we go. Get them on camera. There you go. You can see them right now. So thanks, guys, for the kind comments. Loving the videos. I appreciate that. Here's the meat makers right now. Again, not a huge difference between them right now. They're all pretty much the same. I got a couple of runts in each box, but I've reduced the temp down to about 75 right now in the brooder box. That's the low temp that it gets to. So these guys are going to be, they're getting crowded in the brooder boxes right now. They're starting to get big. They're feathering out. And they're going to be going out to the grow-out pens probably this weekend, I think. I've got to do some work on one of them. Too cute to eat, huh? So, well, you know, unfortunately, they are food. So let's go along with the morning chores. I got to do some feeding real quick. Let's see if I can do this one-handed and carry the camera with me as I do it. I'm about out of rabbit feed, so I'm going to have to pick some more up in the next couple of days. There we go. Let's see. Get the buck on camera. He's ready for food. He's completely empty, so I'm going to give him just a little bit more this morning. And here we go. Let's turn this around. Get the babies in here, too. You can see the babies. Well, maybe you can see the babies. They're all hiding back there in the corner right now. There you go. They got plenty of food. It's a little tricky to do one-handed. I'm used to having two hands. All right, now we'll go out and we'll check on the quail, but I got to get Max out here because he will be upset if I go out there without him. So holler, hang on a second. Max, there you are. Come on, buddy. He knows I'm going out to feed the quail, and he's always ready. Come on, Max. There he goes. Turn this around. You can see. He's ready to go out there and run around. You guys get to see what he does in the mornings when I go feed the quail. Actually, they're probably fed. I just need to check their age. Wait. Yes. There he goes. I'm gonna go back and see if he finds a rabbit or something to chase. All right, so here we are at the quail hutch. And yeah, they have plenty of food in there. I don't need to worry about their feed today. Let's check their water. Yeah, they got plenty of water, so no problems with that. So we'll collect a few eggs. These guys are not going to be lasting much longer, honestly. Good morning. Who was it? Rhonda, I think it was. I saw you in there. These guys aren't going to make it much longer because I'll be cleaning them out to move the grow outs into this pen right here. But I do have a few eggs and things to collect right now. See if I can do this one-handed. Get back, guys. Get back. Don't go flying out on me. Go. No, go the other way. There you go. Sorry if I'm throwing the camera all over the place. That's pretty much the quail, all they need today. Can't do this with my left hand. Got to do it with my right hand. All right. There we go. Eggs this morning. So good. Who's that? Cannot believe you do not fly. I cannot believe you're not fly out. Mine always stand by the... Oh, always stand by the door and jump out. Yeah. It's a little bit tricky sometimes to keep them in the pen. One of the reasons I have my doors open to the outside from the top down. There's Max, come on buddy, good boy. He's usually pretty good about coming right back whenever I head back. One of the reasons, now I got a trick here, let's see if I can hold this camera and eggs in one hand and close the gate. So one of the reasons I have my doors open from the top down instead of from the bottom up is to be able to keep the birds in. So Jimmy AC's here. Yeah, I got live this morning because, like I said, I didn't get videos out over the weekend like I usually do. You have a couple of lemming quail, the lemmings, the ones that want to just jump out of the cage and kill themselves. Is that, maybe that's what you're talking about? All right, we'll set the eggs right there for a minute and then we'll take you up front and show you my plumbing problem that I'm dealing with. But okay, have the doors open down instead of from the bottom up. A little bit ADD, apparently I get distracted easily. It keeps the quail from flying out. When I've had cages where I had they come piling out and falling around some. All right, so we're going up to the front yard. I'll show you guys kind of what I've been dealing with over the weekend. Here's the herb garden though. Doing pretty good. Everything's starting to bolt. Basil's starting to bolt anyway. The mint or the oregano. Oregano's going like crazy. Hello to you, Tom. Oh, in your aviary is where they try to jump out of there, huh? So an afternoon in Europe, huh? It's early morning here. It's 7 o'clock. I got to get going to work here before too long, but all right. So bring you up here and show you the front of my house here. You probably can't see it right now, but there's a hole right there. So this is, let me bring you up here. There it is. Hole, about a 3-foot hole right next to the house and the foundation and all that. My water main runs from right there to the meter right out there by the curb. So, I mean, it could be a lot worse as far as length, but here's basically what happened is, got my water bill last month and it was incredibly expensive, you know, a couple $100, about $150 more than what it should be. So I noticed there was, you know, there's got to be a leak somewhere. There was a shower, one of my bathrooms, the shower was dripping. So I replaced that, fixed that, went out and checked the meter, and then, there's the regular meter in there, and then there's a low, so somebody says they love me, Chew, Harry. Well, thank you, I appreciate that. And there's a low flow meter that turns, and all my water was off in the house, and the low flow meter's turning. That indicates that there's a leak somewhere. So I tried to troubleshoot it, tried to figure out where it was, checked all the toilets, all those kinds of things. Crawled under the house, shut the water supply off to the house, left it on at the meter. So went back and checked the meter, and it's still turning. That means it's in my supply line. It's somewhere between the meter and my house. So under the house, your quail aren't laying eggs. Give me a second, I might be able to respond to that here. So anyway, all right, I think we're back on. Sorry about that. So anyway, quail don't lay if they're stressed. They don't lay if they have enough light. So if you've recently moved them, if they don't have 14 hours a day of light, then that could be the reasons why they're not laying. Give them a little bit of time. If you want to join on Thursday, I'll do a little bit more in-depth question and answer session, Thursday evening, 7 o'clock Central Time. So anyway, where was I going with that? Okay, so crawl into the house. I can see water driplets right where the pipe's coming in underneath the foundation. So I, go get the parts. I dig it out 3 foot down. It took me forever. If you've ever tried to dig in Southwest Missouri, it's nothing but rocks, and I mean huge rocks, and you got to be careful because you're digging a water pipe up. I don't want to hit the water pipe with the shovel and break it. Anyway, about 4.5, 5 hours later, I finally dig deep enough, and I'm right there between the house and that bush. I mean, there was no room to work. It was incredibly difficult, but I dug it all the way down, got a new pipe, replaced the new pipe, ended up getting a little bit of dirt in the pipe when I replaced it. I got dirt in my faucets, so I ended up having to go around and fix a bunch of faucets, clean them out and get them working right again. It's been a nightmare of a weekend. I've just been incredibly, well, I shouldn't say nightmare. It's just been a busy, busy weekend. I was swamped all weekend long, working way harder than I'm used to working. I'm pretty sore right now and stiff. My back hurts, my legs hurts. Here's the biggest problem. I still haven't figured out exactly where the leak's coming from because it's still leaking somewhere along that supply line. I'm gonna end up probably having to dig out that entire thing, and I don't know that I can, I may end up having to hire somebody to do it, and that's gonna be expensive. So I don't know if anyway, that's not your problem. That's just what I've been dealing with. That's why I haven't got the videos out in the past couple days. I've been slow to respond to comments. I've been slow to respond to, Facebook, any of those kinds of things. I want to apologize for that, guys. Sorry. life gets in the way sometimes. So, oh, and my wife, yeah, she's doing pretty well. You know, she's Max. Come on, get back in here. Come on, let's go. Gotta close the gate, buddy. The you know, she's, you know, if you guys that don't know the situation with my wife, she's gone through cancer, breast cancer. So she ended up having the full mastectomy. Before that, long before that, she had a hysterectomy because they found precancerous cells there. Now, they did leave her ovaries at the time because they didn't want her to go through menopause. Well, anyway, after the breast surgery, after the, you know, all that kind of stuff's done, we came back, and it was, it's probably my connection, guys. Sorry if it's choppy. I'm working off the cell phone tower, trying to take you guys around the yard. So anyway, where was I going with that? She, after the breast surgery, went back, so it, you know, a while. It's been several months now, and they ended up having to take her ovaries out anyway. So she's kind of going through the menopause thing right now, some hot flashes and those kinds of things. But for the most part, she's doing pretty well. Prognosis is good. No chemotherapy needed, any of those kinds of things. And you know, praise God, He's brought us through that, and I'm confident that He will continue. So anyway, guys, I don't have long this morning. I just wanted to give you guys an update as to why I've been not very responsive here lately. I apologize for that. I'm sorry I didn't get the videos out like normal. I'm going to try to get back on track and have them out this week, and I should be on Thursday evening for you guys. So in the meantime, if anybody's got a tip on how to find a leak in your supply line, let me know. There's no wet spots in the yard. There's no spot where the grass is growing up better than any other place. And I don't want to have to dig out the entire thing just to find out where the leak is. So if you got a suggestion on that, let me know. I'd love to hear it. And other than that, guys, I got to get going to work. Thanks for joining me this morning. Sorry I couldn't spend more time with you guys. Yep, hopefully no more surgery. Thank you, Rhonda. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for all your prayers for that, too. It is working for sure. Thanks for joining me this morning, guys. Not a super exciting video, but I just wanted to take you around, give you an idea of what I've been up to and why I haven't been responsive. I'll get back on track with that. Bear with me. Thank you guys for your patience, your prayers, and as always, God bless each and every one of you. I'm off to work. I'll see you guys probably Thursday evening, 7 o'clock.